Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, you are on live right now with the pastors. We're
Yes.
going to give you just a couple of minutes to catch up to what's happening because I know you're getting a notification right now, not knowing what's going on. This is the cousin connection right here. We
Yes.
are family, we are brothers in Christ, and we are pastors here to serve you.
Yes.
Amen. We're missing one link, and that's Pastor Torres Johnson, who can't be on with us right now, but we just here for a special announcement. So come on and chime in, get with us. I'm Pastor Hosea Collins, and we'll be doing a little greeting. So y'all, let's give the people, a couple of minutes or so to get on. So for those that are already on, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Pastor Hosea Collins from Calvary Baptist Church here in the city of Hawthorne, California. Glad to make your acquaintance. And my man Alvin.
I am Alvin Stafford, the pastor of Bethle Missionary Baptist Church in Los Angeles, California, actually in Watts, California. And I'm excited for this cousin connection. Your eyes are not deceiving you. All of these churches are on at the same time, and all of your pastors are on one accord and under one God, one baptism. And we're thankful and excited about this opportunity to revive us, to be revived this week. We're going to have revival, and we have a anointed and gifted pastor in Pastor Don Pope. And I'm gonna let him introduce himself and say hello to his congregation as well, because they watching you, Pastor. He's gonna lead us in revival this week at Bethel, 10905 South Compton Avenue. We're gonna be live on Facebook. We're gonna give y'all the links and everything that y'all need to check this out. So, Pastor, give us a word, Pastor Don Pope. Thank you for coming and share a word with us real quick.
Hey, good evening, everyone. It's 9:19 in Louisiana, and so we know if you on right now, you love the Lord for sure. But then again, there's some other people to be on late at night, but that's a whole different conversation. We greet you in divine love. I am Pastor Don Pope, Examples of Christ Christian Church in Bossier City, Louisiana. That's shaking hands with Shreveport at the top of the boot. And we are glad, we are just glad to be here in Los Angeles, California, where we have an opportunity to share for the next 3 nights in revival. We're going to be dealing with the topic worth. For the next 3 nights, we'll be dealing with that topic worth, to where we'll get a chance to appreciate who we are, be able to appreciate whose we are, and to be able to appreciate our purpose in the kingdom. And for 3 nights, we'll kind of deal with the worth that's in us. Then we'll deal with worth the weight. And then on the final night, we'll pray about worth fighting for. But I'm glad for this opportunity that we share with these brothers right here. I really feel the least amongst the rest of these giants, but I'm glad that we are unified. When you look at that word unified, Dr. Jose, you look at that word unified and unity in the Greek, that deals with the word uni and tie. Deal with uni, which is you and I, deals with tie, which is tied. And so that means what you're
You
looking
know
at
what I'm talking
on
about?
social media, you're noticing that you and I are tied together. That's what it is. And too
Come
many
on.
folks where we may have we may be fellow preachers, and we may be fellow preachers, and we may be pastors of different churches, but that don't necessarily mean we tied together. But that's a whole different story. I'm gonna shut up for now.
And,
Hey,
and,
boy.
and my hip hop background take me to Queen Latifah when you say UNITY.
Hey, and my R&B background take me to them sisters right there. We are family. All my brothers and me.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
but y'all see, we gonna have a great time. That's what you should see. So make sure you're tuning in. Revival starts tomorrow night. Now, here's what we're here to really tell you.
Yeah.
Revival starts tomorrow night. Bethel Baptist Church in the city of Watts. It's going to be streamed live on their platforms. You're going to get that link. But after revival ends, all three of us, along with our other cousin in this kinfolk, Louisiana, California connection, Pastor Taurus Johnson, we're going to engage in what's called the overflow, where pastors are going to have commentary over the word that we just received. And just, if he left any meat on that bone, we gonna leave that bone dry. So you want to come in here and get in on this commentary following the revival on all of these platforms that we're on. Anything you want to say up to him, Pastor Alvin Stafford, who is the host pastor of this revival?
I'm honored and grateful for you senior statesman in the business of pastoring. I'm the rookie, right? And I appreciate you guys dragging me along and being my friends as well as my family, as well as my examples in this whole process. So I'm excited for what the Lord is going to do. I know that we've been in a pandemic and we've been scattered and separated and kind of secluded. The opportunity for us to be able to engage with the word, to continue to, after it's preached, to now dissect it and interact with the word a little bit deeper. I'm excited for that type of platform, for that type of engagement. And I'm really excited to see what it does for this whole after the game type of commentary. We watch was it Jack and Kenny and Charles and Ernie, and they after the game, you know what I'm saying? They have just a good time after the game as they did during the game. So I'm looking forward to breaking the bread of life through preaching, and then for us to have commentary and afterwards. So I appreciate y'all, appreciate your platforms, appreciate all those who are going to watch, and I'm excited about what the Lord's going to do.
Wonderful. Come on, Pastor Pope, give us some final concluding words as we're advertising what starts tomorrow.
Well, again, we're going to be dealing with the topic worth for the next 3 days, and I really want to encourage each and every one of you, whether you can come to the sanctuary or whether you will log on, do a favor and invite as many people as you can, because the reality is, just because people are in church, that don't necessarily mean that they have attached identity. And it's important to understand who you are and know your worth, because if you don't know your worth, then you are basically worth less when it comes to executing into the kingdom. And so that's what we want to get to. As a matter of fact, let me go and put it out here ahead of time. Wednesday night is going to be ladies' night. Now, we do want the men to continue to come, because it's not just singled out, but it's ladies' night. We want y'all to show up in y'all chucks. Show up in y'all chucks, and we the fellas, when they see the ladies with the chucks, they gonna wear theirs too. So it's gonna be Chuck night for Wednesday night, and we gonna deal with that thing entitled "Worth the Wait." And I really don't have enough time to deal with that like I could, but many poison relationships occur because we make the mistake and we take relationships in desperation rather than obvious destiny. We take the first chance and take the first opportunity rather than waiting on God. And wait, as a matter of fact, we ain't got to talk about relationships. Sometimes we take the wrong positions. Sometimes we take the wrong financial mistake because we do not wait God. And that word wait, when you look at it specifically and past the scripture, it does not mean to be stationary and be still. It means to continue to work and do what you're doing in expectation of what God is about to do. So that's just my little small nugget right there. Come on out and let's enjoy the next 3 nights in revival.
Come on, brother. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, y'all, that was just a teaser right there. If you better get ready tomorrow. It's about to be on and cracking. I want to ask this question, Pastor Alvin. Is this online only, or is the church open to receive people physically? I don't know the answer to that.
The answer to that is yes, we are open to receive small groups of people in person.
Gotcha.
I don't want you to hear people in the background and think that you wasn't invited. We are open, but we are open in small quantities. So we're still trying to be as safe as we can and compliant as we can. So we are encouraging people to come out. We have a select few that are coming out so that we can make sure that this preacher feels us, right? Gotcha. But we are doing so in a socially distant manner. So we probably got enough room for 80 people.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So now you know, I know that was going to be one of your questions, everyone. Now you know, take it heed, join. We're going to be posting the flyers on all of these platforms. Tune in tomorrow, and please don't miss the overflow with the pastor's commentary.
Yes.
Amen. So, let's shout out everybody's church. Let's shout out. So I want to give it up. Calvary Baptist Church. I want you tuned in. It's going to be blessing. It's going to be awesome. And make sure, Calvary Baptist Church, that you don't miss this. And I also want to shout out to New Hope number 3 Baptist Church. Your pastor, Pastor Taurus Johnson, will be on with us. I'm talking about New Hope number 3 in the one and only Hannah, Louisiana. You feel me? Don't miss this. Be tuned in. Pastor Johnson will be on this with us at the conclusion of revival, and I'm gonna let y'all give that call to your churches.
Go ahead, Pastor Don. We're doing a roll call, church roll call, and making sure we invite our churches. So while Pastor Don catches up to us, I'll be Bethle Missionary Baptist Church. Looking forward to seeing your faces in the places and logged online. Bethle will be super active in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook, when we on, they super active. They be on it. So I'm excited to see how Pastor Don sets the keyboards on fire and the chat rooms on fire with the word work, man. I'm looking forward to it. So Pastor Don, we'll let you wrap us up with an introduction for your and an appreciation for your body that you shepherd, and then we'll sign off.
Right.
I don't think he can hear us.
Let me thank all of the people that God has given me the opportunity to shepherd over in Bossier City, Louisiana, Examples of Christ Christian Church in Bossier City, Louisiana. We look forward to having you to join us for the next 3 nights. So once again, it begins at 6:30. So that means our time in Louisiana, that's 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. that you want to log on to the Bethle, South Louisiana. I mean, South LA, Bethle South LA website. Or you can catch it on Pastor Alvin Stafford's website or Hosea Collins. I'm sure he'll have that connected as well. We're going to have as many outlets as we can so that you can receive the word for the next 3 nights. And we really want you to engage and ask the questions because many times we can be emotionalized without being empowered. And so we want the information to come through so that when you are emotionalized, it's a confirmation of what you've already absorbed in. And have you noticed that sometimes, Pastor Collins, sometimes we made the mistake of just having the emotions so up in the rafters that we actually lose them. And sometimes they'd be like, "What did he preach about?" And they have no idea.
Right.
I think we're at that point to where we want to make sure that we have the people to take everything home, take at least a good percentage of that sermon home and be able to analyze it, be able to dissect it, be able to say, what does this mean to me? And then that's what it's all about.
Brother, you are so true. I've learned that inspiration without information only leads to frustration. So, hey, y'all, you've heard it here. Tomorrow, Bethle Baptist Church, Watts, California. Here we are. We're going to be streaming live from the Bethle Missionary Baptist Church page. The flyers are going to be posted on all of these platforms, so you know exactly where to find it. And right here where you are is where you can join us once revival is over. God bless you. See you tomorrow night.
Good evening.